Yo, what's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another edition of the Friday Night Smackdown as we get into results, review, breaking out my personal opinion. More importantly, welcome back to No Fugazi Wrestling Podcast. I'm your host, Dave On. Appreciate you guys coming through for another nitty gritty, everything so saucy in the land of professional wrestling as we get things underway of talking about Friday Night Smackdown, the go home after show of everything that broke down at Crown Jewel. More importantly, with the follow up of everything that had broke down on Monday Night Raw as we had Jay Uso and Jimmy Uso going over to Monday Night Raw to have a talk with Sami Zayn to convince him to come over to Friday Night SmackDown to squash the beef with Roman Reigns and set things in motion to become a family again. But we had so much drama that unfolded towards the end of Friday Night SmackDown. Man, it was red hot, 100%. Highly recommend for you guys to go check out the full show. It was on and popping and pretty much kept me truly invested. There was so much going on when it came to everything that broke down, but we had so many great takes of everything that was going on, including what was next going on with the Civil War when it came to the Bloodline. Look at with the teaser officially of Roman Reigns faces Solo Sikoa in a singles match for the Ula Fala. I figured that was on the table as well as setting things in motion for War Games, as we end up probably most likely will be having the OG Bloodline taking on the new Bloodline, and probably in winner take all with some kind of implications of the losers. Maybe we'll see how that turns out, as well as having an invitation of Sami Zayn of seeing where he fits in as he stands with the original crew. More importantly, how things may unfold with his relationship with Solo Sikoa and Jey Uso. Meanwhile, we ended up having Cody Rhodes in the house, as well as the Motor City Machine Guns, who were invited to the Grayson Waller Effect show, as well as we end up having Randy Orton making his official return, looking to get redemption against Kevin Owens. As well on the card tonight, we end up having some women's action along the lines of having Naomi and singles action, getting her thing going, feeling the glow, and keeping us highly invested and entertained. As well, we get to find out what's the follow up between Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton and where their relationship stands. And with so much more that pretty much broke down when it came to Friday Night SmackDown. But more importantly, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and turn that bad boy on. And let's go ahead and get into this review for Friday Night SmackDown. We kick things off with, of course, Jay Uso and Jimmy Uso. We capping things off as well with the big man Roman Reigns. He comes out and he talks about everything that he broke down. And Roman Reigns lifts the mic. Of course, before he says anything, they had a little discussion. Begin the ring, and then he asks his brother and cousin Sumley to give Sami Zayn a chance. Sami ends up coming out. They start by saying the lubricated crown jewel was not on purpose. More importantly, the only reason he showed up there was for Jay. And of course, it went on to the whole prospect of how things were going to break down. Roman Reigns wasn't feeling it too much more than anything else, pretty much. He said he doesn't trust him and broke down when it came to the whole situation that he is a family and so much more, and that he shouldn't be a part bloodline business. So Sami Zayn took it as something that was personal. He wasn't feeling the situation. Jey Uso was trying to smooth out things over. And of course, Sami Zayn left because he was highly upset after everything broke down. After that situation broke down, the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu appeared on our Tron to cut a promo, which was solid from him speaking his words. As I quote from everything that he pretty much said, he cuts it Roman the student. He says, "There's the tribal chief. There's the tribal chief, and everybody has. More importantly, there's nobody else. And Solo's the tribal chief, and Reigns is everybody, what everybody else claims to be. And he's in the back of line, and Sokoa will come out when he damn well pleases, and Roman will acknowledge him. And things broke down from there after the commercial break. Once we got to the swing of thing, we finally got some action underway with everything that initially broke down. We show Bailey backstage. She's getting ready for her actual match for singles action against Candice LeRae. She has a lot to say in the meantime, as well as Roman Reigns has a talk with Jimmy and Jey Uso after the situation. Um, they had a little fallout right there as Jay told Roman he had one last time to get at him like the way he has been talking, and he's out. So he pretty much left the situation. Roman told Jimmy to go get his brother and smooth things over. Of course, we got singles action of Bailey picking up the victory over Candice LeRae after a decent one of a great match so far. But more importantly, Bailey was able to pick the pinfall after a Rana pin to secure the victory for a 1, 2, 3, and things went smoothly when it came to that match. Backstage, we got the Motor City Machine Guns. They're backstage discussing everything when it comes to being warmed by Johnny Gargano. Rolls up to congratulate them. Alex Shelley thanks him, and Chris Sabin tells him they're looking forward to locking up with DIY again and the Champions League. Ciampa rolls up to berate Johnny for being friendly, and he begs him off and saying that this is the 19th time that things have been broken down. More importantly, Ciampa rants about how Motor City Machine Guns got a chance, already took their spot, are the champions, and they need to go hunt them down and tell them they're coming to get those titles back. Then we get Randy Orton. He makes his entrance out. He comes directly through the entrance. He has a whole lot to say. He calls out Kevin Owens directly right away. They get straight to the point. Owens gets to the stage until things really broke down. We see P. Williams as being a road agent now officially, and Dan Engler trying to calm things down. Orton tells Orton to get directly in, and they get into a melee brawl. A brawl breaks out, but Kevin Owens was separated with the staff, but he hits a power driver. After it's been forever in the WWE community to actually see a power driver being landed in WWE, but he landed beautifully, and Randy Orton took it like a G, and it was great to see a situation after Randy Orton was guarded out, put into the ambulance. Cody Rhodes went along with him after everything had initially broke down. Then we get to Pretty Deadly tag team action against DIY. Pretty much this was a squash match from straight to forward. Tommaso Ciampa felt like he was old black and gold self. He handled business 100%, took care of everything on his own, hit that fairy tale ending to secure the victory on Elton Prince, and he told Johnny Gargano, let's go. He was in a serious mode, took care of business, and took out both Pretty Deadly like they were nothing. Pretty much squashed them, kept it moving, and was like, we need to handle business. We go to the backstage. We show footage. Roman Reigns in his room somewhere, and he's thinking and contemplating. Then we switch roll over to Tiffany Stratton, who's having a conversation directly with Candice LeRae backstage after she mocks Candice LeRae after losing earlier. Nia Jax rolls up, yells at Tiffany to get the tag team match for them. Stratton tries to talk her way out of it, but Candice gives her some guff, and pretty much Nia Jax walks off, telling Tiffany her plan better work when it comes to this tag team match. Then we got the tag team match of the ESTs of WWE. Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill versus Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton in tag team action. Of course, a little bit of great chemistry, a lot of back and forth, but things broke down afterwards as Nia Jax kind of left Tiffany Stratton hanging as the KOD was landed after Bianca Belair hit the victory over on Tiffany Stratton, securing the victory, taking care of business, and getting that 1, 2, 3, 100% after everything had broke down. And of course, Nia Jax looked on, looking frustrated, and seeing what may happen in the long run as Tiffany Stratton keeps taking the bullet. But I'm waiting for her to get that cash in and become a true face on the blue brand division. We got A-Town Down Under. They getting ready for tag team action of Grayson Waller and Austin Theory taking on the Motor City Machine Guns in tag team action. It was everything you could have asked for. It was Smash Mouth being the main event. Great tenant transition, great tag team from both teams. A little bit of missed chemistry when it came to A-Town Down Under. But of course, Motor City Machine Guns was able to secure the victory, keep the victory, and seal the deal by going home and keeping the fans happy with a great tag team overall match. Then we get towards everything that initially broke down. Towards the end of everything that broke down, we had the drama that unfolded with the Bloodline. We ended up having Roman Reigns coming out to address how he was feeling about everything when it came to everything that had happened with the Bloodline. Of course, Roman was there. He addressed his piece, and Solo Sikoa wanted Roman to acknowledge him, but it wasn't going to go that way 100% when it came to everything that had broke down, and things went a different turn as we ended up having Roman setting the tone. He was trying to set up a match for announce to have the Ula Fala singles match, but things didn't go to the way how they're liking. And in the cassette, Solo Sikoa set the tone for a War Games match as he wanted Roman Reigns to find four partners as he had his four partners to set up, which he was going to have the new Bloodline along with Sami Zayn. But then Sami Zayn slowly walks out looking berated, looking angry, looking frustrated. And the Bloodline put the beat down on Roman Reigns as things broke down. Of course, the Usos came running down to make the safe running past Sami Zayn. Things broke out into a melee brawl all over the place. Where things got more intriguing is where Sami Zayn was told to come in the ring to put the boots to Roman Reigns, saying it was done on purpose. Sami Zayn countered the situation and Haluva kicked Solo Sikoa. And more importantly, things broke down as Roman was able to hit the spear on Solo Sikoa. And the Faces was able to get the upper hand. And the original Bloodline is officially back. Yes, it's a great sign to see them officially back. They all put that one up and said the ones are officially here to run the yard, and it's their yard, and they all have elevated to a point of being not only dominant, but getting that great feeling back of running in the back in another War Games to show their dominance. But more importantly, I got some other breaking news. Nick Aldis made an announcement that he will be having a new championship being revealed, as officially it was going to be a new United States championship for the women's division. Yes, you heard it right. Another championship is coming along the lines of the blue brand, as we'll have a mid-card championship available for the women's division. So we will have another title. You shouldn't have to say nothing about it. I know some fans hate on how many championships AEW have, but WWE is stacking it up as well. Don't forget to get the announcement for the Intercontinental Championship for the women's division will be coming next week as well, or in the next 2 weeks after everything breaks down. But this is the announcement that Nick Aldis has decided to reveal and says he will have a direct tournament for whoever will be claimed to become the new WWE Women's United States Champion. The first lady I think of is Chelsea Green. She's been the MVP. She's done everything the company has truly asked for. And I think it's time for her to get that singles gold to become the Women's United States Champion. And I feel like she should be the first one to get it because she's have done such a great job and she's been outstanding through the course of everything on the blue brand as well as the red brand as well. But let me know what you guys have been feeling about everything as well. Chime down in the comments below. Let me know how you feel about everything that's been going on in the progress of everything that has been going on with WWE. More importantly, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, turn on that notification bell, as well as get your questions in there. And feel free to, if you have questions for the next following episode that you'd like for me to address, I will give you a shout out, whoever your name is, and I will put it out here for the next following video. I'll be doing a live pretty soon. The next live will be for Full Gear, and I hope you guys are available to join. More importantly, much gratitude to you guys. You guys have been amazing. I've continued to keep the strive and showing your true support. And whatever you guys are going through out there, continue to strive for greatness. Continue to be your great self. More importantly, thank you guys for coming for a Smackdown edition of a review for tonight. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. You guys be safe. Peace.